Long time no see, YouTube. I missed you all. I really had to come back to South America. I missed it too much. Hey YouTube, it's me, Jasmine. Yes, I have a face. I know I never show my face, but I decided to today because it is a special occasion. I'm actually in Ecuador, and this is my view. This is where I live in Baños. How much do you guys think this would cost in the US? So much with this type of view. You might be wondering, what are those little specks on the soccer field? Mi gente, those are chickens. Those are chickens, yeah. That's how you know, like, you're in Ecuador. Now we're hiking. Definitely a lifetime experience. We found an alpaca farm in the mountains. Okay, Ecuador. So this is the downtown, the main center of Baños del Agua Santa. It was actually a little smaller than I expected, but all in all, it was so adorable and so cute, and I loved it so much. Very peaceful. KFC was the only American chain I saw here. This is the only urban waterfall in Ecuador. Around volcano Agua, there are 42 waterfalls and its bases are said to be the most energetic points on the planet. It's considered the land of the four elements, water, earth, air, and fire of the volcano. I got to take a little day trip to a place called Patate, which is 30 minutes away from Baños. And oof, let me tell you, their food is cheap and delicious. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce you all to some of the foods that I tried. I have a little obsession with bread, so I'd always have something with bread for breakfast. Empanadas de viento, or fried cheese empanadas. They are a delicious traditional Ecuadorian empanada that are filled with cheese, fried until crispy, and served sprinkled with sugar. I personally did not want sugar on mine because I'm not a sweet tooth, but it was still great and delicious either way. And this restaurant actually gave you the option to get whole grain bread, and I actually did that too to try and be a little healthy, you know what I mean? For all of my empanada lovers, we resurrected this day and went up to empanada heaven. We found a restaurant that sold gigantic empanadas. Yes, people, you heard me right. It was as big as my head. A typical almuerzo or lunch in Ecuador always comes with a soup. Usually either this soup or the chicken soup. This one was my personal favorite. Usually I don't like corn, but Ecuadorian corn hits different. I think I would eat here like every night. I was obsessed. I'd have papi carne almost every other day. Of course, I had to stay a little healthy. I came to the mercado to get a smoothie every day. They had a bunch of different tropical fruits and vegetables. Amazing. Y'all might not believe this, but this was my first time tasting plátano, and I loved it. And y'all know, since I just came from Mexico, I've been craving Mexican food still, and I actually found a Mexican restaurant. It was a little more expensive, but definitely worth it. Empanada de morocho is delightfully crispy and flaky, and you may find different meat options along with rice, peas, and carrots with a spicy sauce. Okay, I have to admit, pizza is my favorite food, so I did come here kind of a lot, but it was amazing. I just get mine with cheese, oregano, and basil. Okay, this might not be a big deal to y'all, but you know how long, this is a cone pizza, you know how long I've been looking for this in the US? Years. And tell me what they have in it. $2.50 on the second to last day I'm here, boy. Melcocha is the best handmade candy of Ecuador. It's actually mostly produced right here in Baños del Agua Santa. The sweetness of this thick candy comes from its main ingredient, sugarcane.
Todavía es joven. Caballos viven 30 años.
Oh, this is an amazing tour that I took with a local to Volcano Tunguragua. Hey guys, this is where I am in the mountains up here, and up here is the volcano. You can't really see right now, but pretty cool.
Es agua limpia y se puede beber, es súper rico. Es como agua con gas.
It's dormant, so there's some snow on top. Hi girls. Hola, vacas. Hello. Such a beautiful and peaceful downtown. I had to include this video because I thought it was really funny and cute. There's a lot of stray dogs in Ecuador, and while I was eating in the park, this one just came up to me and stared at me eat. I have to show some appreciation for every aspect of the country. Now, I really regret not doing this on my other trips. Spas and beauty treatments are way cheaper in South America. This was the best, most quality facial I have ever gotten, and also the cheapest. Overall, Baños is a beautiful town that I must visit again. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. I'm moving to the coast.